sweet guy.
This was my first trip to Vietnam and my first involvement. I'd only been involved for a few months, going to meetings. I saw what the people were talking about. I saw a lot of photos and a lot of information that was provided to me. When I went over there, I actually saw the reaction of the people who were being operated on, their anxiety. Some of them was fear coming through the process and going through the hospital, going through the operation, and then coming out. Actually, you saw the joy on their face and the happiness of knowing that they will most probably be able to see again. Before I went, I heard stories about the importance of eyesight to the people, the culture of the people in Vietnam. They needed to be seen by their elders, or the younger people needed to be seen by their elders, and the elders needed to see the younger people. And once they had these operations done and they were able to see, you could actually see the joy and happiness on their face. If there's any credibility in that statement, well, I think it's the reaction of the people and the happiness that they showed after the operation was completed. What happened was that I had what I would call a life experience. I didn't expect a lot of the things that I saw, a lot of the things that I did experience, and that the way the whole operation was run. In the end, I came out of the place. You couldn't stop me talking about the experiences I had, the people I met, and from the work that everybody had done. Everything worked well and everything got done, I would say, almost perfectly. Again, with operations such as this, perfection is something you try to reach, but I don't suppose you can ever achieve. But I felt good about the work that I did and the work that the people did, and it was contributing to society, I suppose, and I made what I believe to be a good contribution. Well, from what I noticed while on the trip, the first place we went to was out in the countryside of Vietnam, in the middle section, the central part of Vietnam. I believe that a lot of these people had not seen a medical person of any kind in their life, and they didn't know how to go about being medically treated. When this group of people went over to Vietnam, the news got out. There was a lot of preparatory work done in Vietnam before we got there, but the news got out. Transport was organised for these people. The operation was explained to them, what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and what the final achievement for the particular person was going to be, and the outcome that they were going to receive from the operation. From that, they came from everywhere. There were busloads of them. We thought, we were told that there were going to be a certain number of people. Next thing you know, there's another busload of 40 or 50 turn up. So we just couldn't pack up and go. We stayed and we worked until everybody was operated on, and that there were no more people left requiring our services. Well, I was in a position where I assisted with the sterilisation of the instruments going into the theatre. So I was right beside the theatre at all times. Now, the doctors and nurses were absolutely fantastic. One of the highlights of the trip for me was being invited to watch a cataract operation from start to finish and having it explained by the doctor. And from what I saw during the operation, I think it was absolutely fantastic the way that they operated, the conditions that they had to operate under. It was, if you recall the MASH program on TV, it was similar to that. You had to go in, you had to set the hospital up and the theatre up, you had to do the whole thing from start, and in the end you had to pack it all up and take it away. Now, we didn't have bombs dropping around us, but we had a lot of infrastructure problems. The worst one was usually electricity, It kept blowing out on us because the areas we were in did not have very good electricity supplies, and all the instruments that we needed to use used up usually blew the electricity, so we had to basically run around, fix the electrical problem, start all over again, and get going in the operation. But these doctors, they never wavered. Neither did the nurses. There might have been a complaint and a ooh-ah when the lights went out, but they stayed there. They had torches. They worked under all sorts of horrendous conditions, but they did not miss a beat, and they did not miss a single operation.
When you lose something you can't replace.